Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Story Time. This week, it's going down. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a time in everybody's life where they experience something for the first time. And no, I'm not talking about that, you dirty birds. I'm trying to keep this PG so I can get my LaCroix sponsor. I'm all out. LaCroix, hit me up. Some people don't like LaCroix. Love the stuff. Can't get enough of it. I buy it by the pallet at Costco. This week, I'm going to tell you the tale of my first kiss. Now, a lot of people's first kiss can go from terribly bad, cringeworthy, they want to forget it, to good, to great, to wonderful, to out of this world. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in that rare situation where my first kiss was out of this world. Not because I was amazing at it, I fucking sucked, but just the circumstances and the way it unfolded. Planets just aligned. If you had read my horoscope that day, it would have been like, you got this, fam. This one's on us. Just enjoy it. The year was 19-something. I was just but a wee lad, maybe 10 years old, and I was invited to a birthday party. Now, to protect all parties involved, I've changed the name, so we'll call this birthday girl Becky. Becky with the good hair. She did have decent hair, it wasn't bad. I remember it like it was yesterday. My dad drove me, I hop out the van. Alright, Pops, I got it from here. You pick me up later when I'm full of sugary treats, cakes, cupcakes, pizza, cookies, whatever they got. I'm all about that spread. You swing back here about 8 p.m., you pick up your little sugar baby. And that's what I was, because I was just full of sugar at the time. And just to paint the picture for you, I wasn't going to parties looking for girls. I was like 10 years old. I was focused on the spread. I just wanted to eat all the time. I looked like a little miniature sumo wrestler in training. So I was going there with the intention of, let's see what the spread is, you know? I'm trying to get out that dessert table. And straight up, I'm not there to bullshit with no homemade cake. I don't want to get to somebody's party and their mom trying to be all health conscious. I don't want to see no vegan tofu bullshit sugar-free cake. I don't care if animals were harmed making this cake as long as that shit is bomb and has extra frosting. My cake only requires 4 things. I need it to cause diabetes, I need it to have someone's name on it, I need it to have a date so I know the reference of the birthday, and I need lots of frosting. Lots of frosting. I'm sorry, I digress. I walk up to the front door. I'm greeted by Becky's dad, and I'm like, what's up, future pops-in-law? I'm here for the party. Where the spread at? And he's like, okay, Evan, this little half-breed. No way I'm letting you marry my daughter. Honey, he's half Puerto Rican. Hide to find China. He walks me in. I look over to the side. I see a couple ladies. What's up, ladies? I'm Evan Lopez. Have you seen the spread yet? He guides me into the kitchen where there's a few sets of parents that need to leave. Don't hang around the party. Isn't it weird when parents want to hang out at the birthday party? It's like, and it's always the ones that like their kids are homeschooled. They're like worried that their kid's gonna like learn that Santa's not real or some shit. I also see a few more girls and I'm like, oh, hello ladies, nice to meet you. Have you seen the cake yet? What are we working with? But at this point, I'll be honest with you, I'm semi-interested in girls because I'm 10 years old, food, and females. That's all I care about, you know, and maybe Pogs and Pokemon at this time. But I remember at that moment it clicks and I go, oh shit, there was 2 girls over there. There's a few in the kitchen. I may have been a roly-poly, but I had goddamn charisma as a roly-poly. And I was like, you know what, Evan? 5-to-1 odds? That ain't looking too bad for you, Pa. Becky's dad's like, yo, Becky's in the back in the pool with a few more of her friends. Let's go out there. So I'm walking out and I'm typical hood rat. I just have swim trunks on, a t-shirt, and my towel draped over. I don't even know if I was wearing shoes. I walk in the back, I see Becky in the pool with a few more of her friends, and I'm like, yo, what's up, Beck? We get married today? Fun fact, Becky and I did end up getting married in the back of my parents' van. I proposed to her with a soda can, and she said yes, but it was a short-run romance. I'm pretty sure we got the marriage annulled. And then my spider sense goes off, and I'm like, okay, well, where's the spread? Where's the table with the red cups, some bullshit plates, and dessert, debauchery? I want a couple stacks of Domino's pizzas, okay? But when I'm looking for the spread, I notice something else. I see the spread, but there's a few more girls there. And then it hits me. I'm the only dude at this party. And I'm like, holy shit. I have a sixth sense moment where I'm like, oh no, I was dead the entire time. I crashed on the way over here and now I'm in heaven. And then I realized, no, I'm not actually dead because I see on the spread, it looks like the mom made the cake. Because in my heaven, it would be that goddamn rectangle cake from the deli. Nice, just drenched in frosting and a name Becky on it and 10 years old and a few candles. Whew, so much frosting. maybe even like banana cream filled. Oof. Man, I'll fuck around. I'll get fat tomorrow. I don't give a shit. I'm over being in shape. Working hard, all this. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. I'm tired of it. I'll fuck around. I'll get diabetes tomorrow. I don't give a shit. Just live out my days happy, you know? I want to die from beaties. And you know what? We have plus size models now. I'll be one of them. I don't give a shit. I'll be voluptuous. Hashtag thick. I digress. Once I realized that it's all girls, I changed completely. I turned into a goddamn chameleon. I'm Joe Cool. I'm like, yo, what's up? Yeah, you know when like you try to be cool as a kid and you just pretend you're really tired at everything. You're just like, what up? Yeah, it's cool being here. Yeah. Oh, cake, I saw it too, whatever. But then I try to play it cool and I'm like, I gotta really stunt on them. I'm like, what do? I'm like, it's time for a fucking cannonball. Bitches love cannonballs. Right in the middle of the pool. All the girls are just swimming around me. And then some weird shit happens. All of a sudden, they start asking me questions about guys, like about boys. And I realize, I'm like, did they plan this? Which is a bold move. They're like, let's catch a wild one and bring it back to your party and dissect it and ask it a bunch of questions, you know? I was like a lab rat. And you know what? I was happy to be that guinea pig. It was like a miniature TED Talk, but I just didn't know anything what I was saying. I was selling them snake oil. I didn't know what I was talking about. And you know what? Sometimes in America, that's good enough. So then Becky's like, yo, let's go play a game at my playhouse. And I'm like, what? You have a playhouse? That's pretty dope. We all file into her playhouse. This thing was state of the art. It had a bottom level room, like where you could play at and room for activities. Then it had like a little like Lost Boys ladder that you can go up, and it was a separate like bedroom place. So we go in there and I'm like, what games are we about to play, ladies? I didn't really act like that. I was actually probably more like Jane Goodall, just like living with the gorillas. Like I just didn't want to disturb them and like make sure I was just like, be a fly on the wall, just be cool and don't mess this up. And then one of the girls goes, hey, let's play a game. And another girl goes, what should we play? And then Becky pulls out a bottle and she's like, why don't we play a little bit of the old spin the bottle? And I'm like, what? But I also have to play cool, so I'm like, yeah, you guys want to spin a bottle around, I guess I'll play it. You know, it's not my favorite game, but if we have nothing else, if we don't have Hungry Hippos or Twister, then we all make like a little circle, like a bunch of little kids about to like do witchcraft. And the birthday girl, since it was her birthday, she was like, I'll go first. She spins it. My heart's racing. It doesn't land on me. I'm like, shit. Lands on another girl. And the birthday girl goes, well, I don't want to kiss a girl, so every time I spin it and it lands on a girl, I'll just kiss Evan. And I'm like, what? Inner monologue, play it cool, Evan, just handle this. I go, shit, well, I mean, if you need me to make that sacrifice for you, I'm your guy. I'll jump on that grenade, I guess, even though the cake was vegan, but you know, whatever. So then we do it. A little quick peck, just a little, I don't even know if I puckered. You know when you're like, don't know what the fuck you're doing, you just do like a little, you just give them that bird kiss, those dry ass bird lips. Yeah, I gave her one of those. What do you expect? I may be Puerto Rican, but you need a manual, okay? So then after that happens, other girls start chiming in and they go, you know what? I don't want to kiss a girl either. So when it lands on a girl, I'll kiss Evan too. And they all start going around the room like, yeah, me too. Yeah. And not me too in that way. They were just wanted to join in. And I just can't believe that this is happening. So I'm like, yeah, ladies, you know, if you need me to jump on that grenade, I'll kiss every single one of you here if I have to. So it goes around and around. Every girl at that party spins and they just kiss me. And then they start upping the ante. They're like, well, now when I kiss Evan, you gotta hold it for like 10 seconds. And I literally just experienced life as like some prince in Dubai. And there actually was a couple of girls that kissed each other. They were very progressive for their time. But here's the kicker. While all this is happening, there's one girl in the corner who doesn't want to play. And listen, I'm not gonna force anybody to kiss me if they don't want to. I still hold that policy to this day. But I should have known that was trouble. Because at one point she goes, enough of this. She didn't say it in a deep voice, but she goes, this isn't right. We shouldn't be doing this. And I'm like, technically you're just standing over there, so just keep doing your thing, keep holding the wall up. She goes, I'm telling to my, who I think is my harem now of women, I'm like, kill her. But they didn't, and we just all stared at her. She marches out the door going straight for the house, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to fight a grown man to the death, because I know where this is going. A couple minutes go by, and I'm just waiting for my death. I'm like, okay, he had like at least 120 pounds on me at this point. just warming up in the corner. I'm really probably almost pissing myself scared, and we're all just looking through the window waiting to see what happens next. And all of a sudden that girl comes marching back. She's being followed by Becky's father, and I'm like, I gotta try to ankle lock him or something. Like, what do I do? All of a sudden on the door, boom, boom, boom. And I'm just like, ladies, I hope you defend me to the death, because we're all a team now. We're all in this together. Nope, the door just opens and he's standing there just looking at us, and he goes, what are you guys doing? And I'm just not talking. I'm just like this. And the girl who opened the door when he knocked is holding the bottle in her hand. And I'll never forget this. She just goes, playing a game? And he goes, what game? And she goes, holds the bottle, spins it around so cockily, she goes, spin the bottle. And I'm literally standing behind my squad, and I don't know what to do, and I'm just staring at him, and I see it all happen in his mind, what he connects everything, and he just goes, looking at all the girls, and he looks at me, and he just goes, and then he shakes that off because he knows he can't be like, way to go, bro. That's crazy. Good for you. And he just goes, you guys need to stop playing this game. But he's only looking at me now. And I just go, I don't really like games anyway. And to be honest, I don't really say anything. But inside, I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe that happened. But inside, I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe that actually just happened. Not only did I get my first kiss at this birthday party, but I kissed like 10 people. And I know you're thinking, Evan, the numbers don't add up. If you kiss 10 people, but one girl didn't want to kiss you, that's only 9. Well, I had to kiss myself. When I would spin the bottle, if it landed on myself, the girls would make me kiss myself. And I'd be like, They thought it was hilarious. Weird if you think about it now. And you know what else is weird? This is why I know equality ain't shit. Because if the situation was flipped, this shit would not be okay. If there was 10 boys and they invited a girl over to a birthday party and they did that in the playhouse, not okay. But because I was a boy, it's kind of cute, right? It's kind of like Boy Meets World. At least that's what I felt like. Hashtag Topanga. Hit me up. It was real for me. She was probably the first on-screen love I had. Topanga, then Lizzie McGuire. I digress. But the greatest thing about it was after that, it wasn't weird. We just went back out, played in the pool, and I got to eat tons of great delicious treats, cookies, cupcake, bullshit vegan cake, drink lots of soda. You know when you're a kid and you just drink so much soda and you really need water, but you just keep drinking soda and you get more dehydrated? Yeah, those were great summer nights. I feel like that day just shaped my life. It just gave me confidence and it wasn't weird. And listen, I'll be honest, while that experience was great and everything, the first time I tried kissing a girl with more than just a peck, I think there was slobber over my entire face. It didn't go well at all. So don't think that I was just Mr. Don Juan after that. I still had all those weird experiences as well. But it just so happens, the first one, out of this goddamn world. If you think you had a great first kiss, let me know in the comments what happened. Or if you had a terrible first kiss, let me know about that as well. I hope you enjoyed story time. Join me next week when I talk about how when I lost CIF for my high school swim team because they gave my points to someone else. Hashtag, you don't know me, but I know you. I love you.